the whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
With the Headliners promo, there's actually a couple of free players you guys can get. One is the 84 overall B&D Fantasy Pack, which you guys can get from going through the Field Pass, which I'll showcase, and you also get your choice of a front page player, which you get at a 79, and you can take all the way up to an 85 overall. We're going to go over the best ones to pick. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Will Dawkins for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subs to the channel. Notification bell on, comment down below. Noti Gang. Also, if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you hop in before the NFL season starts because there are NFL season-long picks like this one that I made. And there's also NFL preseason picks, some specials coming as well for the NFL regular season. Make sure you guys sign up and use code ZIRK to match first deposit up to $100. You may see a Code ZIRK exclusive special coming pretty soon into that regular season. And as well, make sure you guys enter the $1,000 in Underdog Fantasy Funds giveaway. Link is down below in the comment section. Retweet the tweet, follow myself and Underdog over on Twitter, and comment down below on that tweet your guys' Underdog username, picking winners on September 10th in the morning, right before Sunday kickoff. As I mentioned, guys, you do get some free players, so in order to find this, head over to live events, hold left trigger, and go down to headliners. This is how you can see the progress you guys are actually making on here to go ahead and get these free players. You can see right here actually at the level 2, you get the 79 overall B&D front page player, which I'm going to go over that, and you also get a token to upgrade them. As you continue on through this pass here, you eventually will get all the tokens you need to take them to an 85, and then as well, you guys can see right here, level 4, you get 84 overall B&D Headliners Hero, and you actually do get another one all the way over here at level 19. This one's auctionable though. So one's B&D, one's auctionable. In order to kind of level this up, go through, play the solos. Getting 120 stars gives you 4,000 XP. Passing for 4,000 yards with any headliners playing in your lineup gives you 5,500 XP. And then you get stuff for sets, pass yards and house rules, solo battles, head-to-head as well. Work on this, but let's go over all the players and I'll show you my rankings. All right, so I have ranked, guys, all of the front page players, and I have also ranked the 84 overall B&Ds. We're going to start off with the front page players just so you guys can see this though. I am using MUT.GG. You can see they all start off at a 79, but I'm going to be showcasing what they look like, all of them at 85 overall, because obviously that's what you're most interested in is, you know, getting these 85s. Now again, these are B&Ds, so remember, you are stuck with the cards. So absolutely last in my opinion for the headliners, I have Caden Elise here, 83 speed, 87 excel. He does have 76 block shed, 84 hit power, only 74 zone. Middle linebackers, once again, they just don't animate this year. So in terms of the, you know, use you're going to get out of the cards, trust me, just put safeties at sub linebacker. That's who you want to have out there. And there are 8 possible options for the front page players. Number 7, we have Drake Jackson. Taking a look at the card, 82 speed, 88 excel, 83 finesse move, only 70 block shed. Again, these are B&Ds. So you got to think long term with these cards. How much use are you going to get out of them? It's just really not that much of an impressive card at all. Power move isn't, you know, high. Finesse move's not much higher than that. Block shed's not very good. Speed is solid on the card, but it's also a defensive end. So once you're done with him, that's it. You don't get any more use out of him. Now at number 6, I have Javonte Williams, and you may be kind of surprised that I have him so low because he's a running back. And for me personally, I actually don't mind taking B&D running backs because at the worst case, right, you throw him in as your running back number 2. Well, here's the thing. We already have 2 running backs that we get for free in this game. You have 83 overall DeAndre Swift, and you also have team captain Frank Gore, which you have both those cards, or you should be getting them very, very soon if you have not already leveled up those passes to get those cards. And I just don't think you want to get 3 B&D running backs on your team. If you're going to go with somebody, just use Swift as your number 1 back. I think you'll be fine. I actually think this card is very, very solid, though, to be honest with you guys. 83 speed, 86 excel, 84 truck, 87 break tackle, 84 carrying. It is most certainly a very, very usable card. Make no mistake about it, but I just feel like you can get away with using DeAndre Swift right now, and if you want somebody better than Swift, I'd recommend you just go out and buy somebody that then you can sell back and not be stuck with 3 BND running backs. After him, we have Reed Blankenship. Now, I actually kind of rank safeties a little bit higher for me personally, just because I use 4 safeties, as do, I'm sure, a lot of you guys watching this video. I use my 2 strong safeties at middle linebacker because I run nickel, and I have them in at sub linebacker, and then I use 2 free safeties on the field at all times. So that's why I have Reed Blankenship kind of ranked here. It's almost like a depth position pick for me. He has 83 speed, 88 excel, 85 zone, and then he also has, 82 tackling. Now, the hit power, the block shed, not very high. He is 6'1". I don't mind this card at all. I think this is a very, very solid card. Is it something crazy? Not necessarily, but I mean, if you go with him, I understand why. At number 4 for me with these front page players, I have Kobe Durant. Now, he is 5'10", but guys, you need to remember this year, the high balls are not going to be as overpowered. There are a lot more knockouts that you will see on high balls, a lot of inaccurate passes. You don't necessarily have to be as worried this year about your smaller cornerbacks really getting teabagged. So you can kind of get away with using smaller DBs, although you would prefer taller ones anyways. But Kobe Durant here, especially with the way that Madden 24 is, it does appear to be more of a zone game. 85 speed, 87 excel. That's amazing. 86 zone coverage as well is really, really good. Now, I will say this, the reason I have him at number 4, although yes, he's a depth position player, meaning you can put him at cornerback 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Even at cornerback 4, he's still going to get in the game, or at least occasionally get into the game. The reason why I have him ranked here is simply because there are a lot of other free corners we get, right? AJ Terrell with a competitive pass, that drops on Friday. You'll be able to relatively get AJ Terrell kind of quickly, hopefully anyways. We kind of got to see about the objectives in there, but I don't think it's going to take too long. You obviously get Jalen Ramsey right now. You guys all have Jalen Ramsey just from logging in. And then as well, you do also get the team captain Rondé Barber. So there's not a lot of room for someone like Kobe Durant, but I guess in the meantime, you can use him and then put him in at cornerback 4. I like the card though. And that's why I have Wan'Dale Robinson here at number 3, because at least in terms of wide receivers versus cornerbacks in this game right now, the free wide receivers that we're able to get, George Pickens, much longer of a wait than that AJ Terrell in the competitive pass. And then DeAndre Hopkins, you also get him later on in the field pass, but it is much later on. Now, maybe you guys chose Justin Jefferson potentially for, your free AKA player if you guys got that. But I still like this Wan'Dale Robinson card. 85 speed, 87 excel. No, he's only 5'8", but he has good route running, and he's also very, very solid after the catch as well with 85 change of direction, 84 juke move. So you love the speed on him. Trust me, this card can go out there right now and be one of the absolute best wide receivers in the game if you have him. And again, depth position. He can be your wide receiver 4, and your wide receiver 4 gets in the game much more than your cornerback 4. And that's why I have Isaiah Likely here actually at kind of like 1A, 1B. It's not even really number 2, but I have Isaiah Likely. This card's good. 6'5", good route running with 85 short route running, and he has 84 speed and as well 68 run block. I mean, this card is very, very, very good. Now, of course, if you guys have rookie premieres, then, you have some other tight ends coming along there with the Luke Schoonmaker, if you did him in Madden 23, and then also the Darnell Washington. Now, we don't get those until next week, so I like the Likely a lot simply because he's fast, he's tall, good route running, even good after the catch as well. And I mean, if you put him at tight end number 2, you get a decent run blocker, and I think this is just a great depth pick. And number 1, I have Elijah Vera Tucker. Now, the reason why I have him at number 1, although yes, he's not a depth position like Isaiah Likely, again, this kind of 1A, 1B, because if you want to go, very long term, you could go with Likely here, but I just feel like Elijah Vera Tucker is one of the absolute best right guards in the game. And I've been telling you guys this, when it comes to the beginning of the game, you can go ahead and pick up someone like Elijah Vera Tucker, who's an 85 overall right guard, and you really, really are not going to need to pick up another right guard for quite a while. 85 run block, 84 pass block, 87 lead block, and 89 impact block with 85 strength. I mean, this card is seriously really, really good. I feel like 1A, 1B is Elijah Vera Tucker and also Isaiah Likely. You could really have either one of them at number 1 or number 2, to be completely honest with you guys. but you're going to get a lot of use out of either of them. Now, keep in mind with these, you only get one because these are the front page players. So really up to you which way you want to go, but you can't really go wrong with either. Now we get into the free headliner heroes. And again, remember, if you guys actually went through and played the solo challenges when the OBJ token wasn't giving out, you might have 2 BNDs right now and then 1 that is auctionable. So you might have 3 options here, but coming in at number 6, I have Khalil Herbert. Like I mentioned again, running backs. We already have DeAndre Swift. We already have Frank Gore. You just don't really need another 83, 84 overall running back right now. At number 5, I have Igbania. He has 80 speed, 84 excel, 84 finesse move, 82 block shed. It's a solid card for sure. But again, it's a DN. It's a solid card. Like, if you need a pass rusher, you could go with him, sure. But once you're done with him, you're done with him. At number 4, I have Trayvon Walker. I have him slightly ranked ahead of Igbania just because at outside linebacker right now, having that 82 speed, 86 excel with the 83 power move as well and the 78 block shed, I think is going to help you a little bit more than having a defensive end with that 80 speed. I'll take the higher speed. Now, honestly, guys, this top 3 right here is very, very close, and I think this really comes down to if you have rookie premieres or not, because personally, I have 3 rookie premier tackles coming in, so I don't need Tevin Jenkins, but I still have him ranked here at this high. Now, if you don't have any rookie premier offensive linemen, I don't think it's a bad thing to maybe go with Tevin Jenkins and get yourself, again, an 84 overall right tackle that you don't really need to upgrade from for a while. 86 strength, 82 run block, 82 pass block. Very good card. And at number 2, which honestly, again, it's a very similar situation here of 1A, 1B, to be completely honest. Kadarius Toney, 85 speed, one of the fastest wide receivers in the game, 88 excel, and then his route running catching stats are not crazy, but man, after the catch, this card is insane. 90 change direction, 89 juke move. With the way that kick returns are right now and just how good the blocking is, I really feel like you could say Toney is the best pick simply because of the value he's going to give you on kick returns. You're going to score some touchdowns with him. That being said, though, I have JC Horn at number 1, and again, it's 1A, 1B, simply because 85 speed, 86 excel, and he's 6'1" with 87 jump and 84 zone coverage. Again, yes, you do get some other B&D corners pretty quickly here with the AJ Terrell, with the Rondé Barber, with the Jalen Ramsey, whatever. But I'll be honest, if you have this JC Horn, you can start him over Rondé Barber right now, and I think that's a pretty solid pick. So with that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course, hit that sub button down below. Tell me which ones you guys would go with, JC Horn or Kadarius Toney. It's a toss-up, man. It's really a toss-up. I have JC Horn on my team, and I'm likely going to end up picking up Kadarius Toney as one of my BNDs, just because I have JC as an auctionable one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Drop a like on it. Hit that sub button down below. See you guys next time. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.